Monarch Nation is number 11, Rico Helms checking in, and welcome to Monarch Prep.
What's up, Monarch Nation? Welcome to Monarch Prep, where we discuss all things ODU men's basketball here on the Monarchist Network. As you can see, we're doing something a little different today. Today is game day, the start of conference play, the Sun Belt. Let's get it. Let's go for a ride. Leaving DC, headed to Norfolk. Let's roll. So stopped off for a quick second, get some refreshments. Chick-fil-A, one of my favorite places to stop at. So let's recap the George Mason game. The Monarchs fell short 61-73 after falling behind almost, I believe it was 22 points in the first half, and then clawing their way back. There is no quit in this team, and I love it. I love it. But we did fall short. George Mason is currently ranked the number 64th team in the nation. So that would have been an excellent win if we were able to close out that game and get that win. They had one person that gave us fits, Alan Spock. I'm not sure how you pronounce that name, but his 25 points definitely did us in. They beat on us. They threw us to the ground. Strong team. They definitely played physical. Their defense was stifling at points in the game. We kind of found our way to navigate that in the middle of the game, but fell apart near the end. We got to do better at closing out on games. But overall, I'm happy. Like I said, top 64 team in the nation. We did okay. To only fall by 12 points. We had 3 people in double digits. We had Big Kyle with 13 points. And then we have 2 players with 14 points each. KC Shaw and Jordan Battle. They both stepped up, got those buckets, looked good. Hopefully LJ is back. He took a hard hit. Looked like his shoulder, he had some shoulder issues. Like I said, this is being filmed on Tuesday, so I'm not sure if he was able to make it for the James Madison game. Hopefully he's back. He's doing well. We do need him. That man can take it to the rack. We definitely need those points. If not, LJ, get well soon, sir. We'd love to see you back in uniform and on the floor. So I'm sure some of you are wondering, what positives could I possibly see out of 8 losses on the road? Well, it's pretty clear to me. 7 of those 8 losses were to top 101 teams in Division I. You have 365 Division I programs, and we played 7 of the top 101, and we lost to all 7, unfortunately. But that prepares us for Sun Belt play. Look at the other teams in the Sun Belt and see how many teams that they played that were top-notch, top 100 teams. Let me know down in the comments what you come up with. I think I saw maybe 1 or 2, but my research for other teams isn't as detailed as I do for our guys. But if you know of top 100 teams that the rest of the Sun Belt has played, let me know down in the comments how they fared against those teams. For those of you who have been watching the show, know that I've been compiling names for our very own Mount Rushmore of men's basketball for Old Dominion. Thank you for all of the submissions. Let's see what names we have this week.
Hey Monarch Nation, it's Mike from the Monarchist calling in with my Mount Rushmore for ODU Hoops for Monarch Prep. I'm going to do this a little bit differently like Aaron did, and this will be 4 glue guys that I got to watch play I picked glue guys because I always take a lot of joy out of watching those types of players contribute to the program. First, Ben Finney. He did a little bit of everything for ODU Hoops. Those great teams with Kent and Frank wouldn't be what they are without Ben Finney. Next, Chris Cooper. Great big man, rebounded well, defended well. We could use a Chris Cooper every year at ODU Hoops. Third, Jason Wade. Obviously, he battled injuries throughout his career, but no matter what shape he was in, he was doing a little bit of everything on the court. And fourth, this is a tough one for me because it's either Denzel Taylor or Aaron Carver, and both deserve recognition in this space because they're both ultimate team guys that did a little bit of everything. So let's have them both on there. All right, that's all for me. Go Monarchs.
Thank you, Mike, for your submission. I'll be sure to add these names to the list. I would like to thank everyone for their emails, their texts, their DMs, and their video submissions for this project. It's been a lot of fun. A few names I wasn't even aware of myself, and I've learned a lot. So, January 2nd, I will reveal the top 4 Monarchs as voted by the fans of all time. And then on January 26th, the week before, I'll do a honorable mention show where the top 2 players that barely missed the top 4, I'll give them their props. And I would also like to add one additional name. This person didn't get any votes, but I believe plays an integral part in the Old Dominion men's basketball history. So I'll see you next week with those names. So next on the agenda, we have Coastal Carolina. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Make sure you bring somebody out with you. Let's cheer on the guys. As I mentioned, the show is filmed on Wednesday, the 17th. So the JMU game, let's go ahead and chalk that up as a win. I'm foreseeing the future. Yes, we got that win. We did our job. We remain undefeated at home. Let's keep it up tomorrow with Coastal Carolina. Let's get that win. Let's protect Chartway Arena. So that brings us to Crown Check-In, where we catch up with some of our favorite ODU Monarchs that have moved on.
What's up, Monarch Nation? This is your man, Mike Byers, on the Crown Check-In. Big shout out to my guy, Paul Jones. I appreciate the honor and the pleasure of getting on here and speaking to our current players and coaching staff and our great fan base. I currently reside in the Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach area. I am product developer, brand developer, national sales manager for the iconic brand Starter. Job keeps me really, really busy. Although I haven't been to any games yet this year, I do plan to get to some in the near future. But back to the current players, coaching staff. Listen, you guys make us proud every day. Stay locked in, stay together, stay the course. We got great things ahead. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. I look forward to getting out and seeing you guys soon. Go Big Blue.
Thank you, Mike, for checking in, and glad to hear you're doing well. Look forward to seeing you at one of the games this season. On my way home, back to the DC area after a huge Monarch win. We haven't beaten James Madison since 2018. 7 long years. We now have those bragging rights. We closed them out, sent them packing. Did well. Of course, I'm driving, can't pull up stats, what have you. But KC Shaw led all scores. And Jordan Battle, player of the game, dropping threes. Jared Turner dropping threes. Love those guys. Love the squad. We looked good last night. We defended home. We remain undefeated. We need to keep this up. I mentioned Jordan Battle being the player of the game. Let's check in with Jordan now. All right, so talk to me about being back in the winner's circle at home and being undefeated.
Honestly, it feels great. I'm with a great group of guys. I'm with a great group of coaches. I'm in a great school, in a great situation, in a great city. It's just anything. It's perfect. The perfect situation, honestly.
All right, appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so happy to be on the winning side of things. I mentioned earlier in the show how those losses will help us in the future. It prepared us for Sun Belt play. It's all about preparation, being prepared, ready to take on your rivals within the Sun Belt. While we're on a happy note, I mentioned in an earlier episode that the squad signed or got a commitment and signed CJ Harper, a point guard coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. We also signed another CJ Lyons. Let's hear from CJ.
What's up, you guys? My name is CJ Lyons. I attend Clinton Grace Christian School, class of 2026, and I just committed to ODU. Go Monarchs.
Thank you, CJ, for checking in with us. We are so excited to have you as part of Monarch Nation. So excited. Can't wait to see you suit up with the squad next season. Look forward to meeting you face to face, sir. So that brings us to the end of another pod. Glad that you could join me. This on the road format won't be happening too often. This has been a nightmare and trying to record, trying to keep my head together as far as anything that I wanted to touch on. But I have had fun. Again, I'm still flying high from last night. So excited for the squad, so excited. If you don't follow the team on social media, follow the team on social media. The hype videos, the locker room video from last night with Coach, you got to check those out. Put a smile on your face. Put a smile on your face. So, until next week, Lord willing, go Monarchs.